Hello, everyone, and um, yeah, this is going to be an informative video. So I have a list in front of me because I tried to record this once already, and I kept stuttering, and you guys know me with words. I'm terrible at them. So let's get let's get back to this video. So the reason why videos haven't really been happening on any of the currently active members of CC was, well, that's because Foos was hosting the 1.8 server, and he just decided to stop paying for it. So it's all cool. But yeah. So the server is no longer running, but next season for season 3, it is going to be hosted by Musalog. So that's going to be exciting. Um, Also, one thing that I do want to touch up on again is for those of you who are subscribed to me because you are going to be applying for Cubic Cauldron. I just hit my elbow against the table. But for those of you who are applying for season 3, go ahead and send those in ASAP because you guys only have a couple more weeks, and as the person who is in charge of going through applications and recruiting, I don't want to be watching all of your guys' applications the day before or even the day of the deadline. And so if you guys end up sending them later, there is going to be a less chance of us actually going through them. And it's not anything against you guys. It's just something that we have to do as a server. But yeah, time is just so little nowadays. It's depressing. You can kind of see a sneak peek of a building that I would probably be building in season 3, also known as my house. But yeah, so a little more about next season is really just kind of themes or things that we're going to be adding to the server, such as currency. During season 2, we didn't really have a currency. It was just kind of like, oh, do you have this? It was like, yeah, here you go. Like it was kind of trading, but for most of the time it was a lot of just free out of the goodness of my heart type trading, which is what we want less of this next season. And especially for people like me and Boom who, well, not only us, but like other people who come from different servers that have currency, it's kind of a letdown because if you know a little bit about my channel, I talk a lot about a server called Fuzzy Blocks. It's no longer a server, but in Fuzzy Blocks, we had a huge currency, and so it was kind of like a stack of iron equaled like a diamond or 2 diamonds, and like 16 gold is a diamond, stuff like that. So we do want to make use of all those ores, and if people wanted to build iron golem farms far away from spawn or like any of the hubs, then they could. One other thing that we're going to be implementing in season 3 are themed biomes. So there's going to be a certain theme for each different biome, but if they are in the same biome but in a different area, they can build whatever they want. So if, for instance, you are in a plains and the theme is medieval, but you find another plains 1,000 or so blocks away, you can build whatever you want to. And then we're thinking maybe jungle be obviously tree houses, because that'd be cool. And then we're going to be working on a couple of the other ones. It's kind of been going around what we want each biome to be, but we are picking a seed specifically for how close the biomes are to the spawn point. And we most likely have the seed, and so that's cool too. But we are also thinking about maybe starting the server a couple weeks or like a week or so, something like that, before we add new people. So that's nothing against the new people that we might potentially be adding. It's just for the rest of the members because, they're part of CC, and since CC has been down, we want to get to 1.9 as soon as we can. And also another thing is social events. There's going to be a bulletin board posted in a junction point. So maybe around where the spawn point is, there's going to be a junction point. Now, a couple of us have already seed the seed and we picked out the junction point, but there's going to be a bulletin there. And it's just going to be for public events, so no one is confused at what time and what day certain events are, such as the Ender Dragon fight, Wither fights, any type of social events, or like who's in charge of what. Like, I call dibs on building the jungles hub, so I'm going to be doing that next season. That's going to be something that you guys get to watch me build. Uh, and then just like who's going to be building the actual Nether hub once we get around to that. For the most part, I think in the beginning we are going to stick to just trails and building trails all the way out to specific biomes, unless in this particular seed, the Mesa and a couple of other biomes, they're extremely far away, and so we would most likely want to wait until we start getting work on in the Nether. Um, but yeah, just things like that. Oh, it's raining. And now it's not raining. But yeah, just things like that. Just keep next season a little more organized and a little more viewer friendly and player friendly, because season 2, let's be honest, it was kind of boring. But anyway, that is just going to be the update. You have a sneak peek of what my house is going to be like, but you don't know what it looks like on the inside or on top or on the bottom, so shush. Yeah, but that is going to be it for this video, and I will, like always, talk to you again later. Goodbye.